Cape's Jewish Board of Deputies and the South African Black Entrepreneurs Forum are collaborating to provide a platform to network and to pitch new business ideas. The Black Jewish Entrepreneurs Network is a response to the South African government asking the Jewish community to help reduce the country's high unemployment rate.
In essence, a couple of years ago at the Jewish Board of Deputies National Conference, the then Deputy President, Kachlema Motlanthe, put out a call to the Jewish community. He said, look here, there are issues in this country, issues with employment, issues with education. I call on the Jewish community to use your expertise, use the powers that you have, the influence that you have, your capital to try and affect some change. We have young entrepreneurs, young and established entrepreneurs in this community. The South African Black Entrepreneurship Forum is particularly trying to develop a culture of entrepreneurship within the black communities. Let's create a meeting, let's get together, let's have a chat.
The way forward is to learn from each other. You know, we're not going to do it just in silos. We have to kind of come together and find solutions to the problems that we're having in the country. And black people, Jewish people, Indian people, everybody needs to come together because we're fighting a common cause.
Following its launch in March, first results and feedback to the initiative give reason to hope. The organizers are already planning to expand to the rest of the country.
When we initially planned this gathering, it was just a once-off event. We wanted to just see sort of what the reactions were. We advertised purely through word of mouth. But what's been interesting is that the reactions have been so positive to the first gathering, and people are hearing about it and reading about it, that for the second gathering we had 93 applicants, and we only could select 20 Jewish entrepreneurs and 20 black entrepreneurs. So I would say it's spreading through word of mouth. Something that's also happened is people in other provinces, people in Johannesburg, have heard about this gathering, and they're saying this is such a wonderful idea to showcase the work that Jewish and black entrepreneurs are doing. We want this in Johannesburg.
I mean, we've nearly doubled. We had to do a lot of selections. A lot of people had to be rejected, so everybody wants to be here. And you know, we've been very fortunate to be having Investec come on board and say, we're going to host you guys. You know, they've agreed to host 3 this year. They've agreed to host 9 next year. It's going to go to Johannesburg. It's going to go to Durban. So there's just a lot that's happening. You know, it's growing, and it's, like I said, a lot of people are curious. It's like, what is this all about? So it's quite an exciting initiative for all of us.
Winner of the recent gathering, Ludwig Marischane, convinced with his pitch of a lotion that substitutes baths. He won a lunch with a judge of his choice and a free 2-night stay at a single group hotel.
I'm actually shocked I didn't get beaten because the judges already know my product. I thought they'd be like, yeah, we're tired of it, we're done with it. But it's a 2-night stay, earn some brownie points with the girlfriend, so yeah, can't complain. I think I'm very keen to talk to Minister Alan Winde. I think he'd be able to put me in touch with a lot of people who would be beneficial for the product.
You know, I think we need 2 things. One is people in South Africa need hope. And these type of entrepreneurs are the ones that are going to give hope to specifically all those young people who don't have a job, who have inferior education outcomes, who are sort of held captive to so many of our systematic problems that we've got to fix as a nation. And so young people like we see around the table here, they're the ones that give hope because they are doing what they're doing, but they're also the ones that are going to find the solutions to fix those systematic problems.
The next big gathering is planned for November, but there's already talk of smaller, more frequent events and the development of an online forum. This is Anna Gonczarek for JN1 in Cape Town.